Hey guys, Doc Holly here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, I want to hop on. I'm going to do several mini topics that I'm going to be focusing on, but this particular topic I want to talk about. And before I, in essence, address what we're going to discuss, I'm actually going to read a DM that I received, and I want to thank this gentleman for being transparent. But in the same token, it's like a great tension for so many, people that I hear that like this is a common frustration, especially when it comes to online dating, different things of that nature. So take a listen real quick, right? Okay, so be patient with me. So it says, hey Doc Holly, you have some very valid points. Yes, we as a people have a lot to learn about everything, to be honest. Really, we do. It pains me to say this, but most men don't even know how to change a flat tire, much less send a much deserving woman a message. To me, I think that a lot of people in this day and age are just looking for that instant gratification and ready to go to something new. Look at me. I'm on my soapbox. Let me get off. He's like, let me stop. Because he was going to keep going. Listen. Okay. It's all good that, he had, because, a lot of this comes from the fact that I was saying about jumping into people's DMs. You don't know if this person is even interested in you, if they're married. Like a lot of times, people are just on here because they're strictly on here for the purpose that they came. Like for me, it's about my, my podcast, etc. And I love to engage in conversations. It just so happens a lot of the great conversations that I do have are with men. And I have a heart for men, for their voices to be heard. But in the same token, when that happens, I do have some men that think just because they have access to me and they're conversating with me or whatever, now this gives them access to me, or they get in their feelings per se. And it's like, I don't have an interest in you in that capacity. We're talking really about business, right? So I want to address the fact that he said that it pains him to say this, but most men don't know how to change a flat tire, much less than send a much deserving woman a message. That is concerning. That is very concerning. And so a lot of this come by way of, to me personally, when I am talking to my friends and family, etc., those that are out there that are just really just trying to make it happen and want something real, it pains me to hear that a man would not be able to complete 2 sentences. It pains me to hear that we cannot be engaging with one another to have a conversation that leads with more than a hi, hello, hey there, hi beautiful, hey sweetheart, how you doing? And then a whole bunch of other vulgar things that come through many women inboxes that they can attest to. I don't even have to go through them. It's the reality. So people often hear me say that the art of communication, effective communication, is a dying art between male and female when we're talking about relational matters. And in addition to that, not only is that in essence a dying art, in my opinion, we also have the reality that the male pursuit and the woman actually showing interest is also a dying art. And in my opinion, the reason that this is happening is because of the way social media is, these social platforms that so many people have to use. And if you become inundated, you get tired of all the different messages that are definitely repetitive, they're redundant. And so it begins to create a lot of wear and tear on those that, in essence, have the heart to want to go the distance. But it's like, man, at this point, I don't even have the attention span to keep filtering through all this madness. And so this is where I have to ask the question to us that are really serious about making a connection, wanting something long term, and wanting to put in the work to see it happen, is there has to be a paradigm shift. And it starts with us. There has to be a paradigm shift. And so I am so curious to now hear perspective from other people about some of the things that either you're doing that's working, but also some of the things that has not worked, and some of the things that you are interested in actually implementing that may possibly work. So I would love to hear from you. Please, 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 please send me a message in my inbox, or you may also email me at I am Dr. Holly, Dr. DrHollie at gmail.com. You can email me there. We'll definitely love to hear back from you. And listen, okay, we just had this conversation. If any messages are received in that email box that are not related to this topic, they're just going to get deleted. I'm just keeping it real. But I look forward to talking to y'all because I'm very interested and I want solutions and I want to be able to share them. So until now, when Doc speaks, you owe it to yourself to listen. Let's get going, guys.